Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video we'll be doing Underground Overground Seasonal Championship, and that's Hot Hatch B-Class Dirt Racing. We will be doing it in Volkswagen Golf, tuned by PTG Toasty and painted by Cybersonic. So off we go, starting on asphalt, which is not ideal for our setup, but we're still holding up nicely. Let one AI pass, but let's see the first corner. We are catching up quite easily. Second one we're already here, and we start overtaking. So the third corner puts us in 6th position, ready to attack the 5th, and this is done. We're getting closer to the head of the pack as we overtake for 3rd, and now gonna be 2nd. Well, I did hit the AI in front, which slowed me down a tiny bit, but it didn't save him. We still got to the 2nd, but yeah, the first one got a little bit of a breathing space, but that's not going to be long. Judging by the speed at which we took the rest of the pack, this one maybe have a couple more seconds to hold, and here we are. He slowed down in that kind of chicane, which you don't need to slow down, you just do it flat out. And all you need is not to fly past the checkpoint, and we got him there, which means we overtook everyone and are in 1st position before the first lap is over, and there's 3 of them. So yeah, this champ is gonna be a bit too easy, which I guess is alright. I mean, this week we had 2 seasonal championships that were kind of on the harder side of things. The Come Before the Storm was in S2 class, which is always difficult, alright? Just driving those super fast cars, extreme track toys in S2 is not an easy fit, especially if you don't use rewind, for example. So AI in that one was really easy. I mean, the speed advantage I at least had in the car of choice and the tune of choice was just immense. But staying on the road and not hitting the incoming NPC traffic, that was quite a bit of a challenge. So right, that's one harder one. And then we had Welcome to the Jungle with Trail Cats, all tuned to A class, and driving it wasn't hard, but AI actually was pretty, especially in the 3rd race. I mean, the first one felt really easy, the second one required you to not slide in the corners, and then you're okay. But the 3rd one, I don't know where the speed came from in that AI. So yeah, having 2 harder championships in a week and then compensated or balance it out with a really easy 3rd one, I guess that's fair. We also had a pretty easy trial, so yeah. But that was compensated by 100 miles of Bentley. Ooh. Which, to be honest, wasn't as bad as it looked. But the initial thought when you see, what, a weekly challenge, drive 100 miles in a slowish Bentley. What the hell were they thinking? Yeah, but no, I at least had quite a bit of fun with it. I completed most of the Rivals street racing accolades with it. I mean, I didn't set any good times at all, and I already had someone laughing at me saying, hey, I just beat your time by 14 seconds. Yeah, of course, because all I cared about was just drive the thing clean, you know. But I got the accolades, almost all of them, and the challenge was completed by itself. Jamie had a brilliant tactic to tackle 100 miles. He got his Bentley stuck on the rock, and then just held the accelerator, which counted as travel time at full maximum speed. So yeah, everyone finds their own way. So, and quite a few people said that the car is actually quite fun to drive, so it's not bad, it's not a terrible thing, and yeah, you can do various stuff with it. And here we are at the end of the first race. Expected finish first, AI is nowhere to be found, and I expect the 2nd and 3rd one will be very similar to this. The second race is La Selva Scramble, and at least this time around we are racing during the day, not in the night. Still rainy though, and again the start on the tarmac, so we expect one AI to overtake us, maybe two. There you go, on the right. But then we'll eat them all alive if previous races any indication. Yeah, we're already back in 8th, and that corner, let me just jump on the inside, and another one bites dust. Again, inside line, less braking than AI, a little bit of side contact. Oh wow, he tried to counter-attack, but we won't be having any of that because we already got the 5th place with the front 4 directly ahead. Another corner, another pass, yep. And these guys are... It almost feels like I'm in a different class car, to be honest, because look at this. Just jump between them and still have more speed, even though I lost the rear, flew off the line, and still maintain more speed than the first and second AI. Alright. At least it's a beautiful track. I mean, the Django, there's no trees that jump in front of me, which is my usual curse, and they look spectacular on the sides. And the rain and all that, like the animation of the rear window wiper, that works. I'm not sure it was there in Horizon 4, but yeah, maybe. It's just my memory. Okay, one lap down. Yeah, we overtook everyone before the end of first lap. So yes, this tune versus this AI. Okay, I'm going a bit too wide. There was no reason to smash that wall, so we let this AI pass. Okay, a little bit spicy up the race. I mean, it's gonna be pretty easy, so let's at least make it, you know, a little bit of a show. Okay, back in the first place. Where was it? I don't remember anymore. It doesn't matter. Yes, we beat everyone before the end of the first lap, which means we are absolutely dominant in terms of the tune compared to AI. I'd be very curious to look at the algorithm, you know. How does it adjust PI? What does it actually do to match you? Because in the road settings, I've not seen highly skilled or expert AI being able to come anywhere close to the performance of the human-tuned car. But as soon as you hit cross country, it reverses. It actually, they actually somehow become way faster than they were before, and then you'd expect at the set difficulty level. So I'm curious what's going on there. What does it make off-road lean more towards AI than to human? Okay, not messing up this wall. Again, one was more than enough. And the tight left-hander here, down to the second gear, and off we go back on the gas. Yeah. So yeah, AI performance is an interesting topic. There's quite a few opinions down in the Forza Horizon or Forza Motorsport forums how bad the AI is, but I for one, I don't know, I don't have a problem with AI behavior. Sometimes they do some weird stuff. Sometimes you get an AI or a group of AIs being in some stupidly fast cars, but that's the same experience as I get when I join online races. You know, you come, you think you come prepared, you have a good car, good tune, you join in, and woo, a few bone shakers just fly off the line, and you never see them again, or stuff like that. You know, so I don't have an issue with AI behavior and difficulty in Forza Horizon 5. I know it's not a popular opinion, but it is mine. And here we are in the end of second race with very expected result. A bit of a side shot for you to see the Cybersonics livery. And off we go to the third race. Let's see what it is. And the last race is TULUM Trail. Okay. So for a change, this is not a circuit race, it's a sprint race. Which I guess is good. It's sprints are shorter in the well, longer than a single lap of circuit, but shorter in the overall duration. And this champ hasn't been very exciting for me. It's a little bit too easy, and I know that a few people will go now, hey, come on, this is just like we love it, and fine with me. I would like to have an ability to you know, put the difficulty 1 or 2 notches up on my own instead of having it locked. But then I guess the videos would not be representative of the experience that you'd get. So yeah, I'm gonna have to live with the difficulty as it's set. But it's still a little bit boring. So look at this. We're just getting this one on the straight. A little bit more contact than needed, but it's fine. And we immediately at the back of the first pair. And right, okay, so he survived this corner because of my mistake, but will he survive this one? In the water. The overtake is in the water. They should have an accolade for this. Something like a yellow submarine. Overtake 3 cars while being fully submerged. I don't know. That's a stupid idea. Yeah, so halfway down the race and we are comfortably first, barring any significant mistakes, which I don't plan to do. We should be golden for this championship. The prize for it is one of the Lancers, which I believe I have them all as well, but that should be a good help for people who chose not to spend their cash on Autoshow cars, because I've seen a lot of people in Forza Horizon 4, you know, when they join the game, they start buying the cars they like right away, and they're constantly out of cash. So now they are looking for the ways to grind some cash, and grind of any kind is actually boring. So it's like killing the fun from the game yourself in order to get some fun. So my recommendation instead is don't buy cars unless you have to, you know. Don't go, and I mean 1 or 2 cars that you absolutely want to drive, yeah, by all means, but otherwise, if it's an Autoshow car, buy it when it's a target for or requirement for one of the seasonal champs. Otherwise, let them be, because you're gonna win a ton of them while doing seasonals, and you're gonna win even more of them from wheel spins. I probably in Forza Horizon 5 I to date bought 5 cars from Autoshow, and I have 450 overall. So that gives you an indication. The game throws cars and cash at you. As long as you use it wisely, you'll never run out of one or another. And that's it for this championship. Thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.